We will see. Oh,
Of Ditto. Okay.
interesting. We have a couple of really good Pokemon trainers here in Abilene, so it's a character I've seen a lot over the past year and a half, 2 years, however long this game's been out. December 7th,
I abhor Pokemon Trainer. I think they're too good of a character, but we'll see what it's kind of interesting what we're gonna see here. I wonder if they're gonna stick to Squirtle. We're gonna see different matchups, or they're just gonna kind of go with the Pokemon Trainer flow, where they get some damage racked on a Squirtle, then get Ivy, and then inevitably switch out to Charizard when they hit too high percent.
Yeah. It's one thing, because, like, I think the Pokemon all have, like, pretty good matchups, like, against one another, you know? Like, I think, like, Squirtle can combo Charizard very, very hard. And, like, Ivysaur does a really good job of keeping Squirtle out. And Charizard can kill Squirtle very, very quickly. So we're really watching, like, a bunch of different matchups in one match, which is really, really interesting. However, both players so far have not switched off the Squirtle, but here we go, both into Ivysaur. I wonder if we'll see the double mirror match the entire way through. That'd be interesting.
I'm telling you, Pokemon Trainer mains are a hive mind. They know they're like enacting in the same exact way.
Oh, here we go. Oh, never mind.
Oh, there's the stock.
So one thing that's pretty important to point out about Charizard specifically, one is that up smash is absurd. It comes out on frame 6, kills very early, it's very fast. Definitely something you need to watch out for. You really don't want to be above Charizard. And the other thing is that Charizard back air, it's like the same exact thing. It's very, very fast, and it kills very, very early, and that dash attack can seal the deal. So far we got a pretty even Pokemon battle going on.
This is actually a really exciting match. It's not like one way or the other, kind of just trading blows, and then one person gets the neutral exchange, and it goes on from there.
On PS2 notice, so we're really coming out.
Oh, we got the footstool. Wow. Almost got the kill, though. That was insane timing.
I wonder if he had enough time to switch, actually, to, like, Ivysaur.
I think
like
he probably did.
Forward smash.
Oh, is he dead? Wow. That was some capitalization I've ever seen it.
Yeah, that's such a massive reversal of the situation, too, because Kyrie was so much further down on percentage.
Oh, no. He messed up his jab lock as well.
And that for sure would have been a kill.
Yeah, I think he's kind of frustrated from the losing his first stock the way he did.
Right. Will he be able to recover? He's been doing a good job of not kind of taking.
I feel like every player I've seen has hung onto the ledge for a little too long. They're getting too used to it.
Getting punished for it.
Yeah, Kyrie kind of turned it around there. He's kind of getting this kind of slobber knocker against him, but now he kind of looks like he's kind of changing the momentum a little bit. So we'll see how he adapts to this. Silas had the advantage. We'll see how he gets in. It kind of looks like Kyrie's getting like used to his the way he plays, I guess, like his air dodges and everything. Yeah, it's such a massive percent lead now for Kyrie. Almost DI's in. There's one thing I've learned about Pokemon trainers: to never DI in. But if you DI out, you also die. So it's just you die.
It's really a lose-lose situation a lot of the time against a lot of these characters. But like Squirtle, especially when you DI in, you're just getting hit for what feels like days, you know?
Uh-oh. Can he cap it? Wow, that was a great switch. Oh, and Silas gets bumped up against the side, and Kyrie is going to take that with one stock remaining. An Inkling, okay.
Inkling versus PT.
It's kind of just one of those top tier matchups where it's just the better player wins, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think both characters can build up percentage very, very quickly. And will you fix the stocks? Is there a saving station?
Oh yeah, my bad.
There, you're good. But yeah, you're totally right. I think Pokemon Trainer typically has a better time ending the stock. But we'll see. We've seen Inkling players take very quick stocks already this tournament. So it would not shock me to see something similar here.
And the playstyle from I've seen from the Inkling as well, he's kind of like reserved almost. We're not seeing like a lot of like Russian backers. He's kind of just zoning with the bomb. The splat.
That was so important. if you notice, the roller actually beat out the withdraw, and so typically that move is like it has armor, it has invincibility. It's something really weird. It has a lot of armor. You can footstool it and open Squirtle, you know, that one state we saw earlier. But roller actually just buries him entirely. So it'll be interesting to see if that comes up anymore. Although I think Kyrie's at a bit too high of a percent to switch back to Squirtle. But doing a lot of work with this Ivysaur, actually. Making like 40 quick percentage.
Yeah, it looks like he's on Charizard. He's kind of on his last legs. I think he's just hoping to get a stock out here.
Yeah, I think that's best case scenario. But that back air, not quite enough.
Wow.
Charizard is a very big boy. Oh, that down tilt with 2 frame.
Interesting. I've never seen a down smash from Charizard. I think it's the first time I've seen that move, to be honest. But that will definitely, yeah, that will definitely take it.
Tie game. Back to 12-12.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like we're just gonna see this back and forth battle between both teams, and that's kind of what you want out of a crew battle. You don't want like it's cool. It's cool to see like someone like come back from the very end, but at the same time, like just having these like honest plays almost as a way to say it.
Yeah, for sure. Shock. It's just like pausing a match in a real game, or if you were in bracket on land. Pause the match, lose a stock.
Gotcha.
Right, but other than that, we'll be resetting to game state.
All right.
Chancho will keep all 3 of his stocks. So basically what happened is we reset the stock count as DC occurred. Both players were at 3 stocks. And then MSU will lose an additional stock for causing DC.
I wouldn't even be that upset by it. It's kind of that's kind of how the game was going on. Is that Kyrie's about to lose, or the Missouri State player was going to lose their stock. It looked like. But now we see Chancho. He's just so well at running in and out and punishing all these things. Oh, no ink to follow that up though. Barely ran out of it.
Yeah, and once again, just Chancho doing a great job of controlling the flow and the pace of this match with those splat bombs. He's just been doing such a good job of placing in the correct spot.
His placement on like whether it be attacks or like specials and all that, like even that, the forward air, like he just can space everything so incredibly well. It's like I'm watching like a CPU avoid my attacks.
Just absolutely precise.
Yeah, just perfectly precise.
For sure, for sure.
But can't count Missouri State out yet. This is Bowser we're talking about.
A character that is notorious for taking some very quick stocks. Not able to get that up.
Oh my! This could be it here. Oh, he does not get the edge guard though, and he gets punished for it too. I wonder if was that worth it though, from looking at Long Beach's point of view.
I think the chance of him not losing a stock is pretty low, you know. But obviously the risk reward, I don't think was very great there, especially with Bowser being at such a low percent. But the up B from Inkling does kind of act like Shine a little bit, because it does have that hitbox on startup, and it can put you at a really bad angle if you're on stage. So. Flame Breath coming up, gonna build up some percent.
Yeah, but this is where it starts to get scary when Bowser, like, you can't close out the stock and Bowser just starts racking up more and more damage with, like, 2 hits, and then it could spell the end of your stock as well. It's going to get the up air follow-up, though. And it's still confirmed to, like, 140, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, and especially Kalos has a pretty high ceiling, too, so...
I don't think he's dying.
Yeah,
I don't think he's dying from up air anytime soon. Goes high. Does not work out for him yet. I think he wanted to land off the platform, but got caught as well. And yeah. Long Beach going to take all the Bowser player stocks. And now we see a 2-stock lead for Long Beach. So we'll see how that pans out for him.
Yeah, the biggest lead we've actually seen all set so far. If my grab isn't on X, I can't play the game. I don't understand how people put like jump on trigger. Maybe that's just my melee mind that just can't comprehend that. But I don't know, dude. Weirds me out. It's kind of gross.
R is for shield, and that's it. If it ever changes, it's not Smash anymore.
Exactly.
But you know what is Smash? This match we're about to launch into right here Pikachu versus Inkling. We haven't really had any like low tier S character. It's all been like pretty high. I mean, it makes sense. Like it's a competition. I'm surprised there's like no like character loyalists that we've seen so far.
For sure. And interesting stage pick with FD2. I guess the Pikachu is trying to take away those platforms.
I hate Pikachu. What was that? Did you see that? He down there the bomb and just ignored it.
Went away. Interesting. Opting to recover the ink there while Pikachu's buried. Down smash. Won't catch the recovery.
I think he went for the ink just because of like how low percentage of a stock he has right now, and he know like if he gets another one. Right. It is weird though, because I know Inkling, like especially when I played her in the past, it's so hard to get that like that roller, that final kill. Getting damage is the easy part.
Pikachu,
yeah, he's very slippery.
Pikachu's not going to allow you a lot of options, except for when he doesn't grab the ledge and quick attacks on the stage. Will get hit with that down smash. The great thing about that down smash is it does hit both sides, so you can cover a lot of options with it. Oh, here comes the roller.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I sound like a Chancho fanboy, but he's adapting so well to these situations. Like he tried to cover the ledge, and he saw the Pikachu go for like on stage, and he just recognized that instantly next stock and just waited.
He does seem to be on his back foot here a little bit, though. He did start a stock down, slowly bringing it back. But Kyrie has been doing a good job of building up this percentage, just hasn't been able to find that big hit that he really needs. He just double attack or quick attack through the splat bomb.
That's what I'm saying. That's twice Pikachu just ignored it.
Character's privileged, dude.
He is.
Wow.
Oh,
that's pretty nutty. Chancho is starting to allow a lot of breathing room for his team here by creating a lot of space between these stocks here.
That what an immaculate spot dodge. That was like the perfect timing. Anything else, he would have died for sure.
I thought he was gonna get clipped on the end. I really did.
I think he's like Chancho's problem right here is he keeps misplacing the back airs and he's getting the wrong hitbox. But that is the right hitbox as he sends Pikachu into the blast zone. And Zuri State down to the last stock in there, able to quickly capitalize that.
Nice.
Oh no. Okay, he's got to jump. He's got to jump. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Pikachu is a character that can make it back from the depths of hell.
I said, oh no, then I remembered it was Pikachu. I'm like, oh wait. It's fine.
Nothing to be too worried about. But what is beginning to be worrying here is if Kyrie is not able to take this last stock off of Chancho.
Wow. Such great play from Chancho. Like, I was literally talking about it earlier how he recognized that the Pikachu never went for ledge, and then he just waited up there, like in center stage. He knew exactly where the angle was going to be, and got that stock off of him. Insane play from Long Beach coming out here.
And Chancho just generating a ton of value here for Long Beach. Missouri State is going to go down to their second to last player, their penultimate player. It'll be.
But we're about to see what they're going to do to punish it. And a Game & Watch is not a bad choice.
No, because you can actually bucket a lot of stuff. You can do it with the Splat Bomb. You can do it with the ink. You can just shield roller and then up be out of shield. And back to FD, too.
Game & Watch and FD, that's scary. That's really scary. Especially if Chancho... I mean, I've talked about it a lot, but... If Chancho somehow slips up and is not landing like it should be, they're going to be in deep trouble landing on Game & Watch's shield.
Here we go.
All right, right now...
A lot of pressure here from Missouri, too, because they are an entire player and a stock behind. So.
Yeah, it's up to this Game & Watch to make sure that they get this stock and not lose this one, too, because that would be a great benefit to their team. But right now, looking a little rough. Chancho just wonderfully spacing out attacks, punishing right where they need to be.
Maybe we can ask somebody later on. I just don't understand what the stage pick the FD is doing for matchups. Because I feel like oftentimes you need the platforms against Inkling to escape to, rather than I'm going to take FD and just combo. You know. The
way I look at it is that it's one stock against 3, and it's Game & Watch, and if you catch like 1 or 2 landings, you're already almost won the game as Game & Watch.
That's true.
And catching the hang on the ledge too far, a repeating pattern in this tournament.
Third time,
third time. And Long Beach going to go down. They're, I want to say star player just from the amount of play I've seen so far. But we're going to see what the next one's going to bring out. And Missouri State's going to...
We haven't even seen the rest of their team yet, but they have done a good job. Chancho did a great job pulling a ton of weight in that crew battle.
Yeah, those guys going.
We do see it. So, speaking of zoners, here we
go. Okay, I spoke. Sorry, guys, I spoke too soon. If you don't like zoners.
Here it goes. Getting into the match. I feel like this matchup is really hard for Belmont, though. Just for no other reason than Bucket alone is just very, very good. But we'll see. You never know.
I think it's just Bucket and the way that Belmont plays. He like kind of hopes like to keep people like jumping out of shield, and Game Watcher doesn't really do that. Game Watcher just stay in shield for as long as he wants to.
For sure. And it's not like Game & Watch has bad out of shield options either, you know. So, but Tornado so far doing a great job.
Wow, he's gonna have to worry about how he's gonna be throwing out these projectiles, especially for like Holy Fire and all that, and how Game Watch is going to try to like pick him up with Bucket. Right out, pretty close to even a match. No one's like taking it. No one's swinging one way or the other right now.
Yeah, but if you're Kyrie, if you go even here, you know that's. Oh, we know if you're Tornado, all you need to do is go even, right?
Yeah, they are up and taking that stock first is what you want to see out of Long Beach right now.
You know, here in West Texas, we actually have a really good Belmont player, and one of the most important things you have to learn in order to play effectively against this character is how to get safely off the ledge. Because it is so risky a lot of the time, just due to the amount of projectiles and the amount of setups that the character does have.
And I think he wanted to bucket the axe and he SD'd on axe. That's not what we want to see. Very unfortunate.
Game & Watch 2 with such very, very long and very good recovery too. Does he have full bucket? Is that what I saw?
No, he needs one more.
Although I'm not sure a bucket stacked off the Holy Fire is going to be all that powerful, because it does. It's like a multiplier based off what you absorb. It's something important.
I think in like normal matchups it wouldn't matter, but the fact that Belmont doesn't really have a great recovery. I know Uppy did get buffed though.
That's true.
If you like send him at a weird angle like Bucket tends to do sometimes.
Yeah. Actually, Kyrie's been playing out of the corner actually pretty effectively in a lot of these situations. He's been put in a lot of them, which is pretty bad.
Yeah. Wonderfully angled. And the taunt.
Guys, I gotta be honest, that didn't hit him. You saw the freeze frame. you saw the freeze frame. That didn't hit him.
And this is my favorite part about Belmont winning, is that he doesn't gloat. He just practices. He just goes back to the lab and practices forward here. Okay. Yeah, that worries me. Especially get Belmont. He's going to have to play immaculately to get past this Belmont. Because I mained Ridley. Ridley is my first main. And let me tell you, it is hard getting in as Ridley. But once you do get in, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll be going to PS2 as well. Yeah, Belmont got to sacrifice one of his stocks. And we'll see what the Ridley can do here.
It doesn't taunt. That's disrespectful. Yeah, that is what we have a really good Ridley player here in Abilene, and that is one thing about the character. The character gets comboed very, very hard, right? Very hard. But the character's combo game and ability to kill you effectively early is actually really, really high. And so it'll be interesting to see here. But as we see, it's gonna be a chore to get in.
It's so hard, yeah. He's doing very well getting off the ledge, but Tornado's just doing a very good job following up after that. Oh, if that platform wasn't there, I think he had the read right. Yeah, it is very hard for Ridley to get in right now.
I just don't think Ridley's fast enough.
I think it's not that. It's just that Tornado has this flow chart that he follows, and it's not anything against him, but it's the fact that he. Oh, what a great coverage! It's the fact that he knows that people, once they get hit on their shield, they want to get out of their shield. They don't want to stay in their shield anymore. And he's recognizing that, oh, I can just wait for them to jump and then punish the forward air. And he's done that, I think, 3 times I've seen this match so far.
Yeah, I think that is one thing that you do see good Belmont players doing, is you'll put pressure on the shield and then react to the option they take after. So you don't just mash options on their shield, you kind of want to wait and respond. And that's what we've seen Tornado do very, very effectively
Yeah,
That's
getting the neutral B. And that's
where do you go? You know.
to the blast zone. That's the only option right there. Wow, a great read, and that's gonna take it too. Okay.
Very nice. Okay.
Keep himself in there.
We're not probably.
Yeah.
State has a chance.
Yeah, that's just so hard. That he actually played really well for Ridley in that match. I thought he just. I'll be honest. I thought there's no way he got in, but he did fairly well. Yeah, he adapted very well. He got hit by like that. Again, he got his shield poked, and then he jumped, and then the tornado recognized it and just forwarded him. And he recognized that very soon after he lost his first stock, and then he's like, "Oh, okay," and started to change his gameplay around after that. Get one right. Oh, I try to read people off their profile pictures the whole time, and then they never did, and this guy does.
Legend, if you see a Zelda icon, it's always a Zelda.
That's true. Link versus Ridley. This is gonna be really hard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Link players are nerds, dude. 10 out of 10 times. You have to be. You know, there's only so many bomb setups you can figure out if you're not a nerd. You know what I mean?
That's true.
We have one of the lab monsters here in West Texas. He's really good. He plays Link, and some of the stuff you see him do with like the bomb is just crazy. So.
Yeah, we already see a pretty back and forth game so far. We see the Link is he's more of an aggressive Link from what I can tell so far. He's not like more so. Now we see him changing his playstyle around a little bit.
That bomb's so scary.
Oh, that's
Did you
it.
see how it just sat on his shield?
Yeah, the bomb is way too powerful for Ridley, especially against that up B.
That was frightening.
That was quick, but
what do you do?
You're Ridley, man. Like you have to play perfectly, and if you're in that position, you've already lost. Unfortunately,
because you have to shield the boomerang. The boomerang pushes the bomb onto your shield, so you can't drop your shield, right? Because then you get hit with the bomb. So in order to keep up that pressure, he fires the arrow, keeps you in your shield, and just waits. And if you don't unshield, he just grabs you. It's Link players, man. They know their stuff.
Yeah, they are very well versed.
They just know their
Well,
stuff.
congrats to Long Beach taking that up with 2 players, 6 stocks remaining, defeating Missouri State. Up next, who do we have up next? It's